Good morning. This is Frank with the Morning Quick Shot, brought to you by Trade Stalkers and the Inzer Pro Traders. It's Tuesday, February 21st. It's about 6:30 Central Standard Time. So for the next 3 to 5 minutes, I'm going to give you targets to the upside, targets to the downside, possible areas of consolidation, and what we might do today with market profile by keeping the big picture in sight. So let's get started here. Looks like we had open last night at 52.75. Immediate pullback to our overnight low of 49. As you can see, we got structure from last Friday over here at 47.50. We got to keep an eye on, and also the low of last week, last Friday of 23.46, with that open at 46.50. So we need to keep an eye on that. The market might want to try to work its way back into this area today. So let's look at this. We're above the 24 VWAP, so let's look at the long side first. We're moving up. It needs to hit this high right here at 23.54.25. And it needs to push on through it to this zone, possibly the top of the zone at 23.57, where we had Friday's high, or actually that's night, excuse me, Sunday night's high, and uh, and then look for the pullback. We should pull back to right in here to 54.25 at the bottom, and if the buyer's really going to step in and take us markets up today, then we're going to have to move straight up into here 58, 59, look for it to come back and retest this 56.75 and then move on up to the next zone right up here at 61 in this area, 60 to 62 right in here. Then after this, watch for the pullback all the way back down to here as these sellers are really going to step in and try to take control. The market's starting to get out of hand as far as they're concerned, and they want to bring this back down and start over so they can get in on these trades. So after we get that, look for again, eventually, if the buyers are going to stay control, we got to break through this zone and move up into the next zone here at 23.64 to 66. Again, pullbacks as they fight, but no consolidation up here, I don't believe. And then next target 23.70. Here's where I expect a little bit of consolidation up into the 70 area if we can get up in here, right at the bottom of the zone. After that, let's scroll down here. We do have target zones up here in the 77 area and 81. Don't expect us to get there today, but they are up there. Now let's take a look at the downside. We need to close below the open. We need to close below 24 VWAP. It's too tight to take a trade in here. So wait for this pullback all the way to 23.49. And this is an excellent counter trade opportunity for 2 or 3 or 4 points. And if it continues on and moves to the upside scenario, then you can trail loosely and ride this thing all day long if that's what it wants to do. However, we get down into this area in the zone, it breaks below this trend. Again, you may or may not want to take a couple points as it moves down into this zone. Good chance it's going to hold right here at that 46.50, 46 area at the bottom of the zone. Maybe even if there's good momentum coming down, it might even come down to this 45 area before it tries to push back up and retest the 49. If the sellers are going to stay in control, it's going to push it right back down. And we're going to head right back down to the top of this zone. Great support right here at the 42 level. After that, look for it to come back and retest this bottom of this zone. If it fails, it'll come right back through all the way down. And we're probably looking for a move down to 37 today, and also coincides with the open, I mean the overnight low and the trade low of the day at 23.36 for last week. So you can see we've got other targets down here to go to in the 32 area, 36. I don't think we'll get down there today, but you've just got to be aware of this and in this market the way it moves these days. So now let's take a look at market profile real quick as we move on. So let's just look at the daily real quick. This is a continuous John Tech on a 1 minute daily time frame. As you can see, we brought straight up into this first extension. We're at 23.54, and we're still sitting just above that, looking really good. So we might get a pullback into this 33, 35 area today. That's a nice little pullback. And then what we'd like to see, if we're going to go higher, is then push up into this 23.82. Now I don't think we'll get to the 24.26 today, but we could get to the 23.82 the way this market's been trading lately. So be very cautious of this. If it wants to hold this area here, look for previous pullbacks down to the 23, 23.13, and 23.05 as we retest and establish this new base right here before going back up. Okay. Just a quick look at the 4 hour. You can see we're doing the same thing, just consolidating sideways, looking for the next move up. All right. If you have any questions, contact Frank at TradeStalkers.com and have a great day.